Okay, so I wanted to do a little short video about the research paper. Um, Hopefully it will answer any questions you have. And as always, if you need to talk to me about it, please feel free to reach out to me during office hours or email or however. Anyway, for many of you, this may be the first APA style paper that you write, the American Psychological Association, right? This is the format that we use in the social sciences. Uh, and typically up until now, you've been writing what is called MLA style, which is what you did in English class in high school and what you still do in English if that's your field or it's a subject that you're taking. But here in the social sciences, which is what this class is about, we do APA style. So I have an example inside the canvas, and we'll show you that in a minute, but I want you to talk to you about, so this is a psychology class, right? A social sciences class. So feel free to pick any topic. However, it needs to relate to the social sciences. Don't send me a paper regarding government. Like, don't send me a paper on the Declaration of Independence. Don't send me a history paper, right? This needs to be about a subject in psychology. Uh, it's a very short paper, 5 to 7 pages, two of which are the title page and the bibliography. So really, you're only writing uh, 3 to 5 pages of material. And within that, you're going to have to include 3 outside sources, valid outside sources, not the book, um, not Newsweek, well, maybe Newsweek, but not People Magazine, not some obscure place off the web. Like, look for real research articles that substantiate or don't substantiate your hypothesis or whatever it is you think you're writing on. All right. So oftentimes you'll find that the existing research does not substantiate your idea, which is fine. It doesn't matter, right? But you need 3 good outside sources, uh, journals, what we call journals, right? Not Psychology Today. Anyway, um, so that's the thing. It's very short. It's a very simple assignment. If you if you've never written one, take advantage of the library classes. If you haven't already, hopefully it's still available to you. You can get extra credit and figure out how to write the paper. I can't teach you how to write a paper. That's not part of the class. Like, this is, so you if you haven't done it before, you're kind of left on your own, except for what little guidance I can give you. But the library is a great resource, and you can get credit for going listening in on those classes on research, etc. All right, so I'm gonna pull up Canvas here somewhere. Here we go. So I'm going to go back, right? So this is the home. When you end up on Canvas, you go here to the home page, right? Go to modules. I have a module that's like syllabus tables, etc. And down here is the APA example. So this is it. It shows you what it should look like, gives you notes on the side about what exactly it's doing, right? So the full title, the author, and the school name are centered on the paper and typed in uppercase and lowercase. Then don't worry about this blank page. It's in here because the PDF, I couldn't get rid of it, but it had an abstract, which you're not going to do because your paper is so short, okay? But in a real APA style, like thesis, etc., you would do an abstract, but you're not required to do that, and don't do it. Not only are you not required, don't hand me a paper with an abstract. All right, so then here you go. You have a running header. Here's all the rules pretty much that you need. There is a huge manual, about APA style writing, but you should be able to get by with this. And here we go, right? So, and that's it. So there's the body of the paper. You don't need to include graphs or anything like that. This is a much longer paper, right? And then this is the bibliography where all the references came from. So your outside sources, the three that I told you need, this is how you put them on. So this example is in Canvas where I just showed you, right? So you don't have to worry about that anymore. And that's, like I said, take advantage of the library classes if you haven't done this before. And if you have written a real research paper before, then this is nothing to you. So as usual, I'm available for questions, and feel free to reach out to me. Good luck.